Kluaynamthai 2 Geriatric Hospital. With love, care, and family warmth, your loved ones are taken care of by professionals with international standards. The health of the elderly is complex and requires close care. So Kluaynamthai 2 Geriatric Hospital specializes in treatment, care, rehabilitation, and physiotherapy provided for geriatric patients with quality certified by international standard. Teams of physicians, nurses, and multidisciplinary team members providing treatments and care and verified for professional credentials are available for services in the hospital 24 hours. The hospital also has other specialists such as neurologists, internists, rehabilitation physicians, surgeons, psychiatrists, and more. The hospital is a geriatric hospital providing standard qualities of treatments accredited by Joint Commission International (JCI), specializing in care of geriatric patients and becoming the first home care in Thailand and ASEAN. We are well aware that treatments and services provided for the elderly must be safe and improve the quality of life of the elderly. Recreational and therapeutic activities. Kluaynamthai 2 Geriatric Hospital focuses on providing services for patients and the elderly deemed to be its main mission, as physical deterioration and mental health of the elderly must be treated and boosted continuously. Teams of physicians, nurses, and occupational therapists will design both group and individual activities, focusing on physical and mental development in every aspect. Group recreation activities include morning exercise, bingo games, quiz games, sports competition, chess, and checkers. Individual recreation activities are based on the lifestyle of the elderly. The activities comprise drawing, reading, cooking, handicraft, painting, planting, and games. Outing activities consist of motor shows. Rooms and facilities are safe as they are appropriately and particularly equipped with safety systems for the elderly. The safety systems include fire exits of a 2-meter distance in all areas as required by international standard, power backup for medical devices and treatment facilities during power outage, air ventilation in rooms for prevention of infections and smell, nurse calls for all patient beds, and a relaxing atmosphere and environment such as gardens, trees, aquatic animals, and music to enhance perception and increase happiness among the elderly in all areas. The hospital has a variety of room types and prices available for the elderly. Premium room, deluxe room, standard room, shared room. Kluaynamthai 2 Geriatric Hospital comprises centers of care and treatments as follows. The treatment center provides treatments and diagnosis for illnesses of the elderly by various specialists. The center is equipped with X-ray rooms, laboratory, advanced technologies with international standard of validity. The center also has treatment rooms, dental clinic, emergency room, and health consultation rooms. The Elderly Care Center offers examinations, treatments, care, and prevention of complications. These complications include bedsore, sepsis, respiratory infection, choke, depression, coma, and fluid and mineral imbalance. care for these complications requires knowledge and skills of registered nurses specializing in the elderly. Short-term care is to provide care for the elderly for 4 to 6 weeks or over. The program is classified into treatment, rehabilitation, and assistance in activities of daily living. When the elderly gets better, they can return home. Long-term care is available for the elderly who cannot help themselves or do not want to stay at home, as their health conditions possibly lead to accidents, or family members cannot take care of the elderly by themselves. Most of the elderly will stay in the hospital for a long time, such as patients with Alzheimer's, patients with Parkinson's, and stroke patients. Post-operative care and recovery center, intermediate care, transition care. The elderly and patients requiring recovery before or after surgeries, brain surgery, heart surgery, and hip and knee surgery. The patients will be provided with care during the preparation period prior to the surgeries, and the care will include both physical and psychological preparations to make sure that the patients are ready for the surgeries and can recover well. The care provided by multidisciplinary team members comprises examination, assessment, and solving health problems being direct to the point. The multidisciplinary team members consist of physicians, nurses, and other professionals working as a healthcare team by participating in multidisciplinary team conferences. The elderly and patients during recovery period before and after chemotherapy. The geriatric department is ready for and specializes in providing care for weak patients to make sure that the patients can get healthy again and be ready for treatments with a relaxing atmosphere. Patients leaving ICU and inserted with catheters and tubes. Care for this group of patients with fluctuating conditions is provided by teams of specialists available for 24 hours and immediate treatments. Day care. The services comprise ambulatory care and individual care for the elderly with particular problems, aiming to improve the quality of life of the elderly and physical and mental health. Activities are individually organized by responding to the needs and the problems of each patient. The activities consist of Day program. Assistance is provided for activities of daily living, eating, and taking medicines. OT program. Occupational therapy for rehabilitation. PT program. Physical rehabilitation with physiotherapy program. Alzheimer's Day program. The program is for improving perception and cognition of the elderly with amnesia and Alzheimer's. ADL program. The program is for practicing activities of daily living. We are ready to serve all needs by adhering to quality standards. Our specialists understand the problems and the needs of the elderly and family members. Allow us to take care of your loved ones. Kluaynamthai to Geriatric Hospital, the geriatric hospital with international standard.